My name's Helen. I'm 20 years old and I'm studying Ag Science down in MTU Cork, which is kind of half down in MTU and the other half then be down in Clonakilty. We were originally a dry stock farm when I was smaller, but in the last 12 years now we've been doing contract rearing, so we actually never had cows on our farm. But I suppose I got into cows because the fella that we'd be contract rearing for, he let us milk the cows a few times, and I suppose that's how I really got into it. And then my brother is working on this farm, so I kind of started relief milking. So at the minute I'm working for David and Ollie O'Gorman, and between them now they have 4 farms that they'd be milking on. So I suppose I'm on this farm quite a bit. There's about 180 cows on this farm. I relief milk at the weekends and kind of any holidays I'd have now in college or that. So I suppose you do start early in the morning. We'd be started for about 6, but most of the time you'd be out of the yard, gone away at about 8:30, and then in the evenings it'd be about 2 o'clock we'd start, and like you could oftentimes be out of the yard at 5 o'clock. We'll say a Friday night now, if I was on for the weekend, like they'd send you a message and they'd have all the paddocks laid out where the cows are going for the whole weekend. Like most of the time I wouldn't even be in contact with them for the weekend. Like you'd know exactly what cows are out of the tank. If there's anything wrong that you're supposed to be doing or that way, like they will have you told before you start. I do play a lot of sport, like I suppose I play the camogie and the football, and I find like most matches and training sessions would be on in the evening time. So like rarely now you'd miss something due to cows or that, and like even if you had a match in the morning it wouldn't be on until 10 o'clock, so most of the time you would be finished. And like it is very flexible, like most of the time, like if you were an hour late or something, like it would be okay. Like I would have a good social life with the camogie, and like you'd be always out or whatever. But like I feel like if like of a Sunday morning, like if you can just get up for them few hours and milk cows, like you could just go home and go back to bed, like, so it really isn't that bad. Like, you know, if you were working in a restaurant or something, you'd have the whole day. I suppose it's nice to be on your own for a while and like a nice day and all, like, you know, you've a bit of time to think to yourself. And I suppose cows can't be given out to either, so it is good in that way.